If you think that punishing a woman with knacking is very, very helpful, it's very much okay, then you need to sit back and watch this video to discover for yourself what a lot of women are doing to satisfy themselves when you are not around. If you are thinking that it's only single ladies that do this, no. What you hear in this video will shock you, because 80% of women, especially married women, always do this to satisfy themselves. Take for instance, your relationship with her is a long distance relationship, or you're already married and you don't stay in the same state, you're not currently in the country, and you think that your woman is faithful to you. Yes, she's faithful to you, but have you ever thought of what is making her to be faithful to you? These are more we're going to be discussing in this video. So all you have to do is to like this video now and subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed. Number one thing that a lot of women are doing to satisfy themselves is having an imagination. Imagination can make you have carnal knowledge of another man that you've not seen. Yes, it can make you to knack somebody in your dream. That is why communication is very, very important. Because when you are communicating with your partner, especially when you are exchanging video calls, exchanging a lot of romantic messages, the thought of a woman satisfying herself will always reduce, especially when you keep a long distance relationship. But when you start behaving so holier than holy, prophet of no doom, when your woman is in the mood, sometimes you are very far away from her, she wants to do some kind of video calls with you, she wants to exchange some nude with you that call yourself her husband. So many of you will say no, don't worry baby, I'm coming back next week. And then next week she'll keep suppressing that, urge, and if she's not able to suppress it, so many of them will begin to have a thought of that in their imagination. She start buying adult movies and seeing how all those people are doing it. Before you know it, many of them will start using their hands and start romancing themselves, putting their hands in various places, putting their hands in their nipple, putting their hands in their upper Jerusalem, putting their hands in their downward Jerusalem, and boom, the woman will become addicted to it. The thing will start controlling her mind. It will start controlling her thoughts. It is now very, very easy for her to satisfy herself even when you are not around, because you gave a room for that thought to dwell in her. So a lot of women always satisfy themselves imaginationally. That's why a lot of them will go and buy cucumber. Yes, they will buy all those hard objects. If they cannot be able to get toys for themselves, you see them buying those hard objects, cucumber, once they are watching those adult movies, as they are watching how everything is being played out, she will use her imagination and start knacking herself. And now these things always give a room for a woman to start having a carnal knowledge of another woman, which is a lesbian. Lesbianism does not just start all of a sudden. It starts when a woman have that urge, and no man is there to give answer to her calling. And once another woman touch her like this, she will melt and she will fall. And once she falls, she will think that this is the man. A lot of women also use toys to give themselves maximum satisfaction that you are supposed to give them. See, I'm not against toys, because toys are good. People that produce it have a reason for producing it. Toys are very, very good, but the only issue is when you become addicted to it. When your woman becomes so addicted to those machines more than your hands, more than your own joystick, it becomes a very serious problem. Now she will always be rating you 0 when you are knacking her, because you're not doing that same thing the toys are doing. I think it's even better for a woman to be using toys than to be jumping around from one man to another, thereby contacting different diseases or the other when you are not around. I think it's much better. But on a other way around, it will become a very huge problem for you to solve. But see, don't quote me wrong that I'm saying that women should use toy instead of jumping from one man to another. Don't quote me wrong. There are other advantages that follow women satisfying themselves when you are not around, and why that toy is also important is because, number one, when a woman begin to satisfy herself, example, when she's watching adult movies, how everything is being played out, It will assist the woman start practicalizing how to handle a man in the other room. Yes, by mere watching of those things, it will start controlling her mind how to handle a man in the other room. Take for instance a woman that is JJC in the things of knacking, a woman that doesn't know how to give head. Because she's watching how everything is being played out, she will begin to practice it better once she's with you. So you see, she knacking herself when you are not around have at least help her to handle you when you are now around. And another thing about a woman satisfying herself is that it can also help to curtail the rate of infidelity. If you watch now in our society, the rate of which married women are jumping from one man to another is much higher compared to even the single ladies. It seems that the married women have even do past the single ladies. So when a woman begin to knack herself or begin to satisfy herself with all those toys, it will assist the rate of infidelity in the society to reduce, because already this technology help women in many aspects. When she's in the mood, whether she's in her working place or she's in the church, anytime she's in the mood, she'll just go to the restroom and use the thing and do zzz, satisfy herself, and she'll feel normal again. Because to be frank with you, when a woman lacks sex, it always affects her mental understanding. It always affects her mental well-being. So it assists women to suppress that urge instead of jumping from one man to another. At least so many men can at least buy it for their partner instead of your woman jumping from one man to another. So technology have already made life much easier for everybody. It have already made life easy. So you can even go to the store and buy the one that sounds like your partner, or the one that has the size of your partner, or the one that has the sizes, any joystick that you want at all. Instead of jumping from one man to another, you can as well buy it for yourself and suppress that urge when your partner is not around. These are common ways, just personal ways that women usually satisfy and arouse themselves. And I'll tell you one bad thing about this: addiction part of it is what makes it wrong. So stop thinking that telling a woman that you will not knack her for 1 month is a way of you punishing that woman. No. If you think that telling a woman you will not knack her again, you have punished her, hell no. A lot of women can actually give themselves maximum satisfaction with or without you. So thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe to the channel if the video impressed you so well, and drop your comments down below. Do you think that it's okay for a woman to use this to satisfy themselves when you are not around? Let me have your thoughts on this. I'll see you guys some other time. Bye for now.